From the WYLN studios in Hazleton and all over northeastern Pennsylvania, this is WYLN News.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Dagnan. A man in Hazleton died Sunday, and his family were treated for apparent carbon monoxide poisoning. According to investigators, Carlos Castillo pulled his car into his garage on Alter Street Sunday, shut the door, but did not turn the vehicle off. He went in the home and left that door open. His wife found him a few hours later. He was pronounced dead at the scene. His wife and son were taken to the hospital for treatment of high levels of carbon monoxide in their systems. They're expected to be okay. Hazleton Fire Chief Donald Leschko also sent out safety tips on keeping you and your family safe from carbon monoxide. WYLN will have more on those safety tips this week, and you can see what Chief Leschko suggests on the WYLN Facebook page. A mother accused of trying to kill herself and her two children was sentenced today in Luzerne County Court. 34-year-old Melissa Ann Scholl was sentenced to serve 10 to 30 years in state prison by Judge David Lupus. Scholl ran a garden hose from the exhaust to the window of her vehicle on December 9, 2015, while her children, who were 5 and 7 at the time, were in the back seat. A bus driver found her car on Blackman Street and intervened. Scholl stood before the judge today and asked for leniency. He said that her conduct that night far outweighed any mitigating factors. After she serves her sentence, she'll be on probation for an additional 10 years. Nanticoke police have 2 men in custody who they believe have been responsible for holdups in that Luzerne County area. 31-year-old Scott Dufresne of Nanticoke is facing charges in connection with the holdup at the Cocoa Hut convenience store on East Main Street Sunday morning. 40-year-old Bobby Wicks was also arrested in that incident. Police say he may also be involved in others, which happened at the Burger King and Curry Donuts earlier this month. Both men are now in the Luzerne County Correctional Facility. A threat posted on social media had parents concerned this past weekend about sending their children back to Bloomsburg area high school this week. But according to officials, a police investigation found the threats to be unfounded. Today, school was back in session as normal. The school district has not released any specific details on the threat. School Superintendent Donald Wheeler released a statement on its webpage addressing the issue, beginning by thanking students, parents, and staff for their vigilance with their concern for any potential violence at the high school. Further down, it states, moving forward, we will be following both school district policy and the student code of conduct to determine if school policy has been violated. We're confident that our schools will be both safe and secure as we complete our work. Police officers were at the school today as an extra precaution, but no problems revolving that threat have been reported as of this time. McAdoo Council members have questions about driveways being allowed when the Kennedy Drive Road project is completed. The $8.5 million project includes pavement reconstruction along a 1.2-mile stretch of Kennedy Drive. New traffic signals will be added along with new curbing, and a storm drainage system will be replaced. Council members need to find out more information from PennDOT before making a decision as to whether or not driveways will be permitted. The road work is scheduled to begin in the summer of 2018 and last about a year and a half. Drainage and the curbing will start first, and the majority of the project will then take place in 2019. Luzerne County Council members will be working on a series of budget meetings and work sessions before finally voting on that 2018 budget. There's a proposed 2% property tax increase, but many council members want to find other means of balancing the budget before a tax hike is put into place. Council can propose budget amendments until the budget is adopted. Chairwoman Linda McCluskey-Houck doesn't see how there could be a tax hike since the county is going to pay $20 million for debt service instead of $26 million. Councilman Tim McGinley would also like to hear from all county departments about their budgets before making a final decision. The final vote on the budget scheduled for December 12th. There's still time to enroll in the Affordable Care Act's online marketplace. The enrollment period began November 1st and ends December 15th. The deadline to get a health insurance plan is shorter than last year. People who earn 100 to 400% of the federal poverty level can qualify for tax credits under the Affordable Care Act. Premiums in Pennsylvania have increased to around 30% on average. However, the tax credits have also risen to help individuals and families pay for insurance. To enroll for a 2018 health insurance plan, you can visit healthcare.gov or by calling 1-800-318-2596. Pennsylvania State Police are participating in the national Click It or Ticket campaign, which begins today and runs through December 3rd. State Police say buckling up and making sure young children are properly secured in child safety seats are the easiest things people can do to protect themselves in the event of a crash. For more information on child safety seat proper installation, you can visit psp.pa.gov. By the way, the penalty for not wearing a seatbelt begins with a $10 fine. Then add on the court costs, and it's close to $100. A notorious cult leader whose followers committed murders in Los Angeles in the 1960s has died. Charles Manson was sentenced to 9 life terms and denied parole 12 times for his role in 7 murders that occurred in 1969. Actress Sharon Tate and her husband, movie director Roman Polanski, were victims in the killings. 5 other people were also murdered in August of 1969. Manson and 3 of the Manson family members went to trial in 1970. He was originally sentenced to death, but the death penalty was briefly abolished in the state of California. Manson died of natural causes at the age of 83. Coming up on WYLN News, we have more to tell you about on Community and You. We'll talk about hernias. But first, as we head out to break, let's take a look at your 7-day forecast from the WYLN Weather Center. Remember, you can get all your weather information at WYLNTV.com. We'll be right back.
Finally, a car buying experience where it's quick, transparent, and you're set for life. At Hazelton Honda, every new vehicle purchased includes a lifetime warranty, lifetime oil and filter changes, lifetime car washes, lifetime loaner vehicles, lifetime state inspections, and Sunday express service. A gigantic selection to choose from, always amazing prices, courteous and expert sales staff, convenient store hours. Discover the joy of buying at Hazelton Honda, where you are set for life.
Everyone knows the pain, what happens when the power goes out. You don't know when that's going to come back on. With the automatic standby generator, that guessing game is gone. You have security, you have independence. And we also offer financing as low as like $65 a month. We have an A rating with Angie's List, and we just won a Super Service Award for them. So we don't do teaser prices, but there's a ton of stuff that's included in our packages. Call me directly. The wire goes.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
like to make a clarification in that story about Charles Manson's death over the weekend. The fact that Sharon Tate was killed during the massacre in California in 1969. She was married to Roman Polanski, but he was not killed in that murder. Honda is recalling 800,000 minivans in the United States after receiving 46 reports of injuries related to a problem with locking adjustable seats into place. The recall includes models from 2011 to 2017. Honda has released a statement on its Media Newsroom webpage with a hyperlink that provides instructions on how to properly latch the seats until the company develops an appropriate repair. Honda has announced a video with the instructions will soon be posted on owners.honda.com. Vehicle owners can determine if their vehicle is included in the recall by visiting recalls.honda.com or by calling 888-234-2138. Notifications will be mailed to vehicle owners beginning in late December. The company says all recalled vehicles will receive a free repair. And coming up, we do have more on the Hazleton police trying to locate the owner of a mountain bike. That bike was found in the area of South Bennett Court and Buttonwood Street. It's currently at Hazleton City Hall. Police say the owner can come to City Hall or call Hazleton Police at 570-459-4940 to retrieve the item. The Helping Hands Society and J&J Auction will be hosting an annual holiday event on Friday, December 1st. The auction benefits services provided to the children at Helping Hands. It features a live auction, an ugly holiday sweater contest, appetizers, and drinks. There'll also be a cash bar. Doors open at 5 o'clock. The live auction begins at 6 at Genetti Catering. That's at 1345 North Church Street in Hazleton. Admission is free. And if you would like reserved seating, you can contact Nicole at 570-455-4958. Coming up on Frackville's News Choice, where you can learn more about hernias on Community and You. Plus, Ting O from Physical Therapy and Balance Centers is here. It's Medical Monday. But first, let's take a look at today's winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck if you played. Stay with us.
For the holidays, there's no better place to have your holiday party or family get-together than Basili's Italian Restaurant and Pizzeria, 401 Claremont Avenue in Tamaqua. They have remodeled the entire restaurant with a new addition and cozy fireplace to add to the holiday spirit. Just call and book your party. You'll choose your dinner from a full menu, everything from pasta, chicken, veal, and seafood. The new bar will be open with all your favorite drinks. Basili's is open 7 days a week, serving lunch and dinner. Dine in or take out.
We're here. We're here to fight this. We're here with board-certified oncologists. We're here with access to genetic counseling, clinical trials, and the most advanced treatment options. We're here with the strength of the region's leading health network. And now we're here in Hazleton, the new LVHN Cancer Center. We're here for you.
Tickets are now on sale for the annual Sounds of the Season concert at the Alice C. Wiltsey Performing Arts Center in Hazleton. Ring in the holidays with performances by the Hazleton Philharmonic Orchestra under the direction of Robert Lagana, Fabergé Follies, Fabergé School of Dance. Tickets are $10 for adults and $5 for children. Sounds of the Season is brought to you by these businesses.
Well, welcome to Community and You here on Wyln, everyone. I'm Gary Perna. I'm very pleased to be joined by Dr. Lieberman from the Lehigh Valley Health Network, and we're going to talk about an upcoming event that if you have hernias, suffered from one, maybe know somebody who had one or has one currently, this is a great event for you to come out to. A free screening. Don't live with it, okay? You want to deal with it, all right? It could be something very bad, very painful for you. So, Doctor, first of all, thanks so much for coming on to talk to us about this.
Thank you.
This event will take place Tuesday, November 21st at the Health and Wellness Center in Hazleton. So what will we be doing there? Some screening, some information. What can people take away from it?
Right. So the event is at 5 p.m. At the Health and Wellness Center in the lower level lobby on the 21st of November. Anybody with a hernia or suspect they have a hernia is more than welcome to attend. There will be an information session given by Dr. Mahoney before in the initial part of the event, and then we'll have screenings. So Dr. Mahoney will examine you and determine if you do have a hernia and the urgency with which it needs to be repaired.
And I know we've had some doctors on the past from LVH about hernias. This could be very painful for some people. It could be something, though, you may not always know right away that you're dealing with one.
Right. Hernias present in a multitude of ways. It could be a bulge. You could just notice a bulge at the end of the day after working all day long on your feet, and the bulge might disappear in the morning. It might not cause any pain or any discomfort at all. You might have a lump there that's difficult for you to get back in, and it causes constant pain. So it's a wide variety of presentations.
Some people may say, oh, they've heard you have to go for surgery and it could be painful, there could be recovery time. Is surgery always the option to correct a hernia, or are there other ways now? Right,
so there's no other way to actually fix a hernia or to get rid of a hernia other than surgery. And we recommend that the majority of people have it fixed, and depending upon the severity of your symptoms, it would indicate as to how soon it should be. If you don't have any pain or discomfort with it at all, it's, we can work around your schedule and so forth. But if it's stuck and it's constant pain, it might be, we have to go to the operating room tonight kind of a thing.
And if they leave it untreated and maybe they're having pain and they're like, oh, I'll go there, it could cause other problems down the road for them, correct?
Sure. And that's why we repair all hernias, because the worst case scenario is if it gets stuck, and then you're in the emergency room at midnight on a Saturday getting emergency surgery rather than elective surgery when you're healthy.
So at the free hernia screening at the Health and Wellness Center, what will be some of the things that you guys will be talking about, and what does the screening entail?
So the initial conversation will be a presentation by Dr. Mahoney. It'll be a PowerPoint type thing with information about what hernias are, how they occur, what are the treatment options, which we just talked about, who gets them, what are the expectations for surgery, what are the expectations after surgery. And then after the initial conversation is done with Dr. Mahoney, he'll screen people, which means that he'll have to examine you. Most hernias that we're talking about now are groin hernias, so we'll have to examine your groin area. And there are also belly button hernias. We call them umbilical hernias, or other types of hernias. But the majority of hernias are in your groin, so that'll require an examination.
So this is a great event if maybe you're feeling some discomfort, if you've feeling something that you may want to get checked out. So it's a great thing to go and learn, and it's very important for you to go to this. RSVP through the Lehigh Valley Health Network at 888-402-LVHN, or online at lvhn.org/hernia screening. All the information has been up on your screen. So again, the hernia screening is Tuesday, November 21st, 5 p.m. at the Health and Wellness Center in Hazleton at 50 Moisey Drive. So the information has been up on your screen. RSVP into it. They always do a great job at the Health and Wellness Center putting all these presentations on, something you're really going to want to listen and take some stuff away from. Dr. Lieberman, thank you so much for coming on. We welcome you back anytime here to Community
Appreciate
New.
it.
And thank you for joining us here on Community New on Wyln News. We'll be back after this.
At All American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, we treat our customers like family.
Because to us, nothing is more important than family.
So come on in and let our family get your family into a new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram.
Need a work truck or have an active family lifestyle? All American Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram has a wide variety of inventory to choose from. It's the Black Friday sales event.
All-American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Tamaqua.
Let's trade keys.
Santa Paws for Autism, Sunday, December 3rd from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Wyln TV Studios, 1059 East 10th Street in Hazleton. Donations to Paws for a Cause for Autism will go towards the purchase of a service dog for an autistic child. In addition, we'll be collecting pet supplies that day for the Hazleton Animal Shelter for Christmas, and there'll be loads of tricky trays. So stop by the Wyln Studios, Sunday, December 3rd from 11 to 4. For more information, call 570-401-3970. Tune in each week to WYLN TV 35 to watch the #1 Hazleton-based broadcast television talk show, The Storm, hosted by Tiffany Cloud. Candidates, politicians, community leaders, and more appear on The Storm when they want to be heard. New shows air Wednesdays at 8 p.m. and these additional airtimes only on WYLN TV 35. We're your local network.
So knee pain is one of the leading causes of disability in Americans, and arthroscopic knee surgery is one of the most common surgeries performed these days, especially to fix meniscal tears. However, much research has been done over the last 10-20 years that has shown that arthroscopic surgeries may not be as effective as they should be, and compared to conservative management and even placebo surgery, they've been found to be no more effective. But, you know, the question So knee pain is one of the leading causes of disability in Americans, and arthroscopic knee surgery is one of the most common surgeries performed these days, especially to fix meniscal tears. However, much research has been done over the last 10-20 years that has shown that arthroscopic surgeries may not be as effective as they should be, and compared to conservative management and even placebo surgery, they've been found to be no more effective. But, you know, the question I get asked all the time is in the clinic is, if something's broken, why not fix it? Well, what people may not know is that cartilage tears or meniscal tears are actually a normal part of aging. And around about 76% of people without knee pain, when given an MRI, will have a meniscal tear in their knee. So this tells you that there's a lot of people out there with meniscal pains and meniscal tears. Meniscal tears may not be the cause of the pain that you're receiving in your knee. So what happens when you get knee pain? You're probably going to get an MRI. That MRI is going to show that meniscal tear. Even though it may not be the cause of your pain, the logical thought process would be, let's get it out of there, let's fix it. But some leading experts these days, including the British Medical Journal, has recommended we get away from doing meniscal tears and trying conservative management first. What people may not know is that after having arthroscopic surgery on your knee, your risk of having a knee replacement in the future actually increases by 300%, which is something I definitely want to avoid. So if you have knee pain, what should you do? One thing to definitely try and do is go through some conservative management, with physical therapy obviously being top of the list. One of the main reasons we find in the clinic that causes knee pain is actually a muscle imbalance around the kneecap, causing it not to track properly, causing the pain which happens in either the front or the inside of the knee. With management, physical therapy care, taping, strengthening, and also stability work, we find a lot of our clients actually recover from their pain and get back to their normal life. So if you have knee pain, before you consider arthroscopic knee surgery, please give us a call, talk to us, and let us see what we can do to help you out so that you can avoid surgery and reduce your risk of having knee replacement in the future. You can reach us at 570-501-1808.
Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on WYLN News.
When is the best time to buy? It's now. The year-end vehicle eradication at Berger Family Dealerships.
It's the Black Friday sales event.
Take $6,000 off any 2017 Jeep Renegade Latitude. Buy a 2017 Ram Bighorn Crew Cab for 20% off or lease for only $354 a month. Lease the all-new 2018 Jeep Compass for only $189 a month.
When is the best time to buy? It's now. The year-end vehicle eradication at Berger Family Dealerships. Route 93, Hazleton.
For over 25 years, Whitetail Preserve Shooting Range, 118 Boulevard Road, Bloomsburg, has provided professionally designed skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields. All stations are handicapped accessible, with resident NRA certified shooting instructors on site. There are packages available to fit anyone's budget, restaurant and catering on site. Our facility is also available for weddings, business meetings, bachelor and private parties. Call 570-384-2314.
WYLN CA35's children's programming is designed with the specific purpose of serving the educational and informational needs of children. In compliance with FCC guidelines, a copy of the children's programming report is on file for public inspection at WYLN, 1057 East 10th Street, Hazleton, PA, during normal business hours, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday.
If you're not in danger and you see a crime, text 274-637, 274-637, 274-637. Send your tip, take them off the street. Text 274-637. Send your tip, take them off the street. No one will know your identity.
Now helping a solve or prevent the crime is just a text away. Text my tips to the word crimes and let the law help you.
Want to watch WYLN over-the-air with an antenna? These maps make it easy for you to check out our over-the-air UHF coverage area using the Longley Rice propagation mode. All of our broadcast and cable maps can be found on our Facebook page and on WYLNTV.com.
What's on TV? Plenty. WYLN TV 35, the best in local programming.
Again, throw down one.